Good morning. Had to be outside today. It's too gorgeous. We can't be inside when we have this beautiful sunshine, no humidity or low humidity. We're going to start out today actually standing up. I've decided to call this class Core Balance Stability. We're also going to be feeling the earth, so if you could maybe go in your yard or just get outside if you want to do this with me. Because sometimes we just need to feel grounded. And I think balance and being able to focus on balance will help us just be here where we are and realize that the earth is there, the grass is there, the beautiful nature around us. There's just so much to be thankful for and to appreciate. So today, let's just start out raising your hands with a big stretch, maybe interlocking your fingers. Start moving around. Okay, take your hands way out. Press your palms as if you're holding the walls away. And then just do some circles. Big circles. Use those rotator cuffs. Be fast or slow. Just use the big motions. And take your shoulder blades and squeeze them together. And then take your elbows, bring them together, maybe round your back. And just go back and forth. You can always use a chair if you need a little bit. If your balance is not 100%, maybe it never has been and maybe it never will be. You can always just put one finger on a chair. We're not going to really use any props today. You might want to have a scarf, but I think we're good just how we are. Yoga for anywhere. You don't even really have to have a mat. Okay, shake your arms out. Now squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze them, squeeze them. Let them down. Do that again. Squeeze them up. Let them down. One more. Squeeze it. Then let it out. Take a huge breath in. Stay for the exhale here. One more breath. Pour it forward. Oh, that feels so good. You can even have your knees bent. You can take your feet a little wider. Feel free to move around. Find the space in your hamstrings. Take advantage of this moment. And interlock, just grab your elbows, let your head hang. Take some deep breaths. See if on your exhale you can find a little more space somewhere. And just start bending one knee, then the other knee, leaning into it. And then find stillness, heel toe your feet a little closer, rise all the way back up to mountain. So we're going to stretch your quads real quick. And you can use a wall, you can use a chair, but you're just going to somehow grab your ankle. And if you have to bend your knee up, then to put it back, that's fine. If you want to just grab your foot from behind, that works. I'm just going to show you some different options where you don't always have to try to grab it from behind. You can also come here and then kick it back. I was talking to Sherry Klein. So just go ahead and work on that leg. Sorry, I got off a little bit there. Just find some stretch right here. Maybe press your pelvis forward. Getting that hip flexor. Playing with your balance here. This is that grounding down with your right foot. Use your big toe. I'll kind of come in and out, but you just stay, play with it. If you fall out, you can just come back in. And you're just going to switch sides. Squeeze your glutes, press your pelvis forward. Find that focal point. You don't have to be looking at me. If you want to go ahead and do a dancer, you can lean forward. Just go ahead and stay there and play. Okay, bring both feet together. And we're going to do a little hip opener here. Again, you can always hold on to a chair. You're just going to take your left ankle, cross it over, and then you're just going to sit down into it. Pressing your bottom back like you're sitting in a chair. If you want to go all the way to the ground, you can go ahead and squat all the way down. I'm coming in and out because it's hard for me to balance and talk at the same time. Just see them flying like a bird. Just kind of play with it. Make sure you use your toes. Bring it back up. Take just a moment to move your feet. Like I said, we're going to do a lot of balancing stretching today. You're using your core, you're using your glutes, and you're pushing with your standing leg, using your toes. And just sink down into it. You feel the opening if you activate your glutes. Your core, use your belly button. This is a total body firming workout, actually. If you really use your body, feel your glutes. You're going to come out, notice stay there. Play with going a little bit lower. Okay, let's go ahead and come out of that. Move your feet around. Okay, we're just going to do some heel raises. So you're just going to feel your toes, raise up your heels, hold it, and then sink it down. Maybe play with the fact that you don't always have to come all the way down to your heel. You can just lower back and forth. Feel your core, feel your abs, tighten your glutes as you're doing this. Just up and down. You may even start feeling it as it starts gradually tighten all the way up to your glutes. It's a great one to do if you're doing dishes or drying your hair. Okay, we'll go ahead and come down from there. If you wish to go on and do more, just pause me. Keep going. Okay, come all the way back down. This is kind of like a pendulum off balance. I have been using this in my class because I really feel that sometimes if we do a balance that's not standing up and down, it's more beneficial. If we go to fall, it teaches us how to use your inner core, your glutes to catch yourself. So raise your hands up, and then you're just going to lean over to the right, taking your left toes out to the side, and play with going further over to the right and coming back up. Squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in towards your spine, and just play with that. Go to pick up something in your house and lean over too far, how you can actually pull yourself back up. When we're born, we have that ability, and then as we get older, we start losing that. Just keep going on that right side. You use your foot grounding down to the earth. Okay, come on back out. These are my dogs. Very lively right now. And then you're just going to do the other side. But, sorry guys. I have a husband in the house working, so I have to bring him outside. Just keep going on the left side now. Play with it. See how far you can go. Okay, go ahead and come all the way back up to standing. Then we're going to do some cat-cows from your knees. So you're just going to place your hands on your knees, scooch back a little bit. And you're going to breathe in and lift your heart and your face. And then when you round, it's like a cat from here. Just go back and forth. And then round. Roll all the way back up. Take your hands high. Bring your hands to your heart center, and you're going to sink into chair. So pay attention to your feet, your knees, your legs. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button up. Let your chest be up. If you want to play with some balance here, you could play with maybe raising the toe. And then the other toe. Or you could just come to your toes. And let your heels be off the ground. And then just go back and forth. Just kind of play. Really have to use your core. This is what it's all about today, is core stability and balance. And take your hands way out. Reach for me. As close to your thighs as possible. And breathe and stay. And then pour it forward. Grab a hold of somewhere. Get yourself super tight. Rise all the way back up. So we're going to move back and forth from a knee raise, which is here. We're going to kick back, come into either an airplane, warrior three, whatever suits you today. You need your hands in front of you, and you're just going to come back up, and then kick it back again. Back up. And then kick it back. Just keep going. If you need to just stay with your knee up, that's okay too. Okay, go ahead and bring your feet together. Take a moment, move around, because we're going to do the other side. So find your focal point, use your toes, tighten your glutes, pay attention to your core, and then just start the progress. You can go fast or you can go super slow. All your choice. I'm going to fall out just there. You keep going. Okay, go ahead and bring your feet together. Take your feet out wide. Toes pointing away. Squat down. And just maybe little pulses right here. If you want to lift your heels off the ground and pulse. Use your core. Think about your core right now. Squeeze. Keep it going. Great for those inner thighs. Keep it going. Hold it down here. Okay. Heel toe back together. Shake those legs out. Okay, take your hands way up. And then you're going to interlock your fingers and you're going to lean way over to the right. And we're just going to stay here. Ground down through your feet. Y'all see that bird nearly hit me? Those are my barn swallows. They're not happy with me because they have a nest right over there. Go to the left. And back to the right. Take your hands way out. You want to do some eagle arms. So you're going to take your right hand. Let's do right side first. So take your right hand, interlock your left. So you can just stay here with your eagle arms, lift your elbows, take your hands out. If you want to try the eagle leg, start wrapping, sitting down into it. Let's play with that. Okay, swoop out. And then we're going to do the other side. So it's left hand under your right, then left foot crosses over. Just sink down into it. Swoop out. Core forward. See if you can find some more space. Okay, come all the way back up. Take your hands to your heart center. I very much enjoyed being outside today, but I'm going to leave you here. I hope you take an opportunity to close your eyes. You can just sit down. You can lay down in Savasana, put your feet up somewhere. Take a moment for yourself and make a list in your head, and maybe just think about what you're grateful for. Maybe it's just one thing, or maybe you want to send out a little thought to someone. Take this opportunity. I hope you enjoyed this outside class today, and this is just something you can do anywhere. You don't even have to be on the mat. And together we say namaste.